gonna burn my face off in a second here. Oh yeah. She's dripping like a mad woman right now. Like, so much is coming out, and I just made a huge mess on my table. It's still hot. Ow, that really hurt. Hi everyone, my name is Claudia. I'm here with TV Stuff Reviews, and today I'm going to be reviewing the Pheonix Gold Freeflight Cordless Iron and Steamer. So I don't know about you guys out there, but I'm not a huge fan of ironing just because I feel like it's such a task to get set up, get the ironing board, plug in your iron, wait for it to heat up. It's a whole thing. So with the Freeflight cordless iron and steamer, a lot of your hassle is taken away. Plus, this product came with a travel ironing board, which I think is so cool. Meaning I don't have to set up that bulky ironing board. I can bring this wherever I want. I can iron here on my kitchen counter. I live in a studio apartment, so space is definitely limited. This is a really awesome perk, having this portable ironing board. I'm going to be testing a few different features of this iron today, so I hope you guys stick around. Give this video a thumbs up, subscribe for more videos, and let's get to it. So this is my iron close up. As you can see down here, it says anti-calc, anti-drip, non-stick ceramic, auto shutoff, 370 milliliter tank size, and vertical steaming. So those are all the features that it comes with. That is the bottom. This is fully ceramic, non-stick they claim, and then it has all of these different holes to burst out that steam, powerful steam. They explained in the infomercial how this is like a narrower tip than a typical iron, so you can get in between like buttons. And then this is the handle part. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and get started. It also came with a lovely little cup to pour the water in and then pour right into, because that is another thing with ironing that I absolutely hate, is like holding this whole thing, especially when it has a cord underneath the sink, because I'm just afraid it's gonna get wet and then I'll get electrocuted. But if it comes with a little pouring doodad, then I don't need to. So obviously with the water, it does add a bit more weight, but I will say this is a pretty lightweight iron. The infomercial claims that it's only about 2 pounds. I'm gonna go ahead with the water, because that's how you're usually, actually always using it. I would say it's probably a good 5 pounds, maybe 4, but still extremely lightweight, and the fact that you, again, don't have a cord to worry about getting tangled up in is a plus. The one thing that I think I misunderstood is that I was under the impression that this iron could be used without the charging base at all. But after watching the infomercial, you do need to kind of periodically plug it into the base to get a charge, but then once you're using it, there is no cord. So I went ahead and plugged in the base. We're gonna go ahead and set the iron on it. Attach the iron to the base unit and plug the base unit into a power outlet, then set the temperature control dial to desired temperature. So the temperature base, I'll show a little close up here, does have the types of fabric that you might be ironing on. So the first one is cotton linen, silk wool, synthetics. Set it to cotton linen, because that's what I'll be ironing first. So this is the first piece of clothing that I will be ironing. This is one of my husband's shirts. It's one of my favorite shirts that he has, actually. But you can tell the sleeves are very wrinkled. It just doesn't look good. That's the front. That's the back. It definitely needs a lot of love, and neither of us, like I said, enjoy ironing. But this is, according to the tag, 97% cotton, so that's why I have it on the cotton setting. And I'm actually going to test ironing with the cord and without the cord, because obviously if you do it without the cord, you have more freedom, but with the cord you don't have to stop so often. So, I'm also not good at ironing, so I don't really know what I'm doing. But we're gonna lay this like that, I think. And to attach the iron to the charging base so I can use it with the cord, you just slide this little lock position. And it should be, yep, it's all attached. So, I believe it is heated up. We're gonna go ahead and get to ironing. So the wrinkles are definitely coming out. Definitely working as a traditional iron. Along these edges here, I'm gonna see if I can use the steam function. I believe that's this button. Oh yeah. So you can already tell the difference between over here where it's still very wrinkly and over here where I just did one little steam across. Let's move on to the sleeves. Yeah, so you can already tell the difference there with this sleeve. So pretty impressed with that steam feature. Move on to the other sleeve. And I think I'm gonna switch to trying to do wireless. So when you want to iron wirelessly, you switch this part to the unlock position, and then this part is separate from the base. The iron is separate from the base. And we go ahead and do our thing. And I'm not really sure when it's gonna tell me that it needs to like reheat, but I'm sure, I hope I'll be able to tell. I mean, look at that, that's so cool. Can you see it? Okay, so I just tried to do my little steam thing and it seems to not be working, meaning I think it needs to be charged. And it says it only takes 8 seconds, so let's count this together. The light is on. 1, 2, whoa, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, I don't know. Let's see. And our steam is back. So, yeah, I mean, I did a little bit longer because I was skeptical, but about 8 seconds is probably right. While you're setting up the next part of your garment, you can be charging it, and then it's like no time has passed at all. And this is the after of David's shirt ironed. Like I said, I'm not the best ironer, so like The sleeves are a little funky, but it's definitely better than the like crinkled up mess that they were before. But what I was really impressed with was the edges that I was able to steam. I was able to steam the collar. Okay, so next up I'm going to be testing the steam function on a black dress. It's kind of hard. Oh, there you go. You can see the wrinkles. You can see that this dress has been sitting in my closet for a while. It needs a little love. You go ahead and hang it right there. Hopefully it doesn't turn too much. Have my iron. I'm going to unlock and so it really doesn't leave the garment wet, just a little warm, which is nice because that means you can like steam it and then wear it right away, which is great. Okay, so this is my dress after I steamed it. As you can tell, it's definitely a lot less wrinkly, front and back. Again, I'm pretty new to this, so I'm not a pro. I'm not claiming to be, but this wireless steamer and iron definitely makes it a lot easier. I love that I'm able to just kind of put the dress wherever I need it to. I had it against the shower and then that was not working too well, so then I put it against the towel and that was a little bit better. And you know, because it's wireless, you just move the base and you can kind of put it down wherever you need to. So that definitely is a perk. And the next thing I'm going to be testing is using the steam function on a piece of furniture. So I'm going to steam my couch to sanitize and deodorize the odor. So I'm a pretty typically clean person, but we do have a dog who is allowed on the couch. So, you know, it could get a little smelly. We do have people over all the time. No one has ever said anything to me, but you never know. So maybe implementing this into my weekly cleaning regimen will help. So we're gonna go ahead and steam away. I mean, it doesn't smell any different to me. I don't really see a difference. One more time. Let's try same-ish area. Okay, also, she's dripping like a mad woman right now. Like, so much is coming out, and I just made a huge mess on my table. So the no drip claim is false. It's still dripping, still making a mess. We'll move on. Yeah, I don't think this really, I mean, I'm sure it helps a little bit, but I don't, at least not instantly, I don't smell anything different. Okay, so I have completed all of the tests that I want to show for you guys. I want to show off a couple other cool functions of this iron, and then I will leave you guys with my final review. So I briefly showed it earlier, but how much the steam like shoots across. In the infomercial, it claims that it can blow out 12 candles. Unfortunately, I don't have 12 candles, but look at that. That's so cool. I'm gonna burn my face off in a second here. I didn't use it when I was ironing, again, because I'm new to this, so I didn't know. But there is a water spray function at the top. And then you can, you know, iron it. Ah! According to the manual and website, if you leave it horizontal for 30 seconds or longer, it will auto shut off. So it's been about 30 seconds, if not more. It's still hot. Ow, that really hurt. So it's hard to tell if it's like on or off unless it's connected to the base. And that's, you know, clear because there's a blue light here that says that the base is connected, and then there's a red light that says that it's heating. Like I said, you know, it's hard to say if it's like exactly 8 seconds that is fully heated. I do wish that this iron just had more like beeping noises, if that makes sense. I wish like it beeped if it was, you know, left inactive for 30 seconds and it was about to turn off. I wish that it beeped like when it was fully heated, because then I wouldn't have to be like constantly looking back at it. I just know like, oh beep, my iron's hot again, I can go grab it. But that's a small thing. Not too picky. If that's my only complaint, then I'd say this is a pretty good device. And then the last thing I want to check is the self-cleaning feature of it. Fill up the tank to the maximum level and set the steam selector to the off position. Okay. Turn the temperature control dial to the max position. Plug in the iron to the power outlet and allow to heat for 2 minutes. Okay, and then it says unplug the iron, remove it from the base, and place it horizontally over a sink or basin. So we're gonna go over here by my sink and I'm gonna press the self-clean button a bunch of times. It's hard to tell if it's really doing anything, like nothing's really coming out of the holes. So I pressed the self-clean button over the basin. I was holding it like this as instructed. There was a bunch of water. And I was pressing the self-clean button, but I don't know, a little bit of steam came out, but nothing crazy. So it's hard to really tell if it actually did anything. So I don't know. Again, some beeping functions would be helpful in this situation. So overall, I would say this is a pretty effective and, you know, multi-versatile iron. It has a steaming function, it has the ironing function, you're able to use it cordless or with a cord. There is a self-cleaning function. Whether or not it did anything is still up for discussion. It is fairly lightweight, so that is easy on your wrists. And then the added bonus of the ironing pad was a really nice touch, because I always find ironing boards extremely cumbersome and awkward to set up and kind of maneuver around. So overall, I'm gonna have to give this product a 4 out of 5 stars. I think for the most part, it did exactly what the infomercial claimed it would. Like I said, the only real big issues that I had with it are that I wish there was some sort of beeping function to let me know when it's fully heated, because counting to 8 is, you know, kind of annoying. And the light, I would rather not be like looking back and forth. And also the cleaning function, hard to tell if anything really was going on there. So those are my 2 biggest complaints, but if those are my only complaints, then I'd say the rest is pretty dang good. So yeah, that is all I have for you guys today. If you liked this video, be sure to give it a big thumbs up. Make sure you are subscribed to this channel for more As Seen on TV products and reviews. You can follow me personally at ThatGirlClauds, always linked in the description down below. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you very soon for another review. Bye.